remember, and repeat. Read, remember, and repeat. And if you were able to do that fairly well, you were given the mortarboard of the sheepskin. And they said you had learned. Doesn't necessarily mean you've learned anything at all. You might have learned how to develop your memory, but that might have been the end of it. Now, I'm not saying no one learns doing that. Some do. But he said learning is not gathering information. Learning is when you consciously entertain an idea, you get emotionally involved in the idea, you step out and act on the idea, and you improve the results in some area of your life.
Happy Tuesday night, family. Happy Tuesday night. How was your day? I hope everybody's day was productive, right? I hope you got things done. That's the name of the game, right? It's your host with the most, Michael Mugaboy, and we are back with another Read, Remember, Repeat episode. And we are on the power of awareness, never got it. This was a great series. We are on the last few pages, so I think I'll just drop some source at the end of the show, but we're going to read straight through this one. Chapter 26 is destiny, right? We should all hear about our destiny. Write in the comments, you know what I mean? Give us some love, show us some love, give us some likes, give us some shares, because at the same time, you could be listening to why people getting locked up for RICO charges and stuff like that, as opposed to listening to something to fill your brain with some, new ideas, positivity. Shout outs to Young Thug and them. I kind of don't think everybody, should be getting what they deserve. But then again, you never know. You know what I mean? I can't be the judge on that. You know what I mean? I like his music. I like a lot of people's music. But, things happen sometimes. You know what I mean? I know I'm here in the books. And this is what we doing right here with the books. You know what I mean? It's keeping me out of trouble. You know what I mean? So, let's go. Destiny. Your destiny is that which you must inevitably experience. Really, it is an infinite number of individual destinies, each of which, when attained, is the starting place for a new destiny. I'm going to read that over. Your destiny is that which you must inevitably experience. Really, it is an infinite number of individual destinies, each of which, when attained, is the starting place for a new destiny. Since life is infinite, the concept of an ultimate destiny is inconceivable. When we understand that consciousness is the only reality, we know that it is the only creator. This means that your consciousness is the creator of your destiny. The fact is, you are creating your destiny every moment, whether you know it or not. Much that is good and even wonderful has come into your life without your having any inkling that you were the creator of it. However, the understanding of the causes of your experience and the knowledge that you are the sole creator of the contents of your life, both good and bad, not only make you a much keener observer of all phenomena, but though the awareness of the power of your own consciousness intensify your appreciation of the richness and grandeur of life. Regardless of occasional experiences to the contrary, it is your destiny to rise to your higher and higher states of consciousness, and it brings into manifestation more and more of creation's infinite wonders. Actually, you are destined to reach the point where you realize that through your own desire, you can consciously create your successive destinies. The study of this book, with its details, exposition of consciousness, and the operation of the law of assumption, is the master key to the conscious attainment of your highest destiny. This very day, start your new life. Approach every experience in a new frame of mind, with a new state of consciousness. Assume the noblest and the best for yourself in every respect, and continue therein. Make believe. Great wonders are possible. Chapter 27. I believe this is our last chapter. It's called Reverence. Never wouldst thou have made anything if thou hast not loved. Wisdom 11:24. That's in the Bible. In all creation, in all eternity, in all the realms of your infinite being, the most wonderful fact is that which is stressed in the first chapter of this book. You are God. You are the I am, that I am. You are consciousness. You are the creator. This is the mystery. This is the great secret known by the seers, prophets, and mystics throughout the ages. This is the truth that you can never know intellectually. Who is this you? That is you. John Jones or Mary Smith is absurd. It is the consciousness which knows that you are John Jones or Mary Smith. It is your greater self, your deeper self, your infinite being. Call it what you will. The important thing is that it is within you. It is you. It is your world. It is this fact that underlies the immutable law of assumption. It is upon this fact that your very existence is built. It is this fact that is the foundation of every chapter of this book. No, you cannot know this intellectually. You cannot debate it. You cannot substantiate it. You can only feel it. You can only be aware of it. Becoming aware of it, one great emotion permeates your being. You live with a perpetual feeling of reverence. The knowledge that your creator is the very self of yourself and never would have made you had he not loved you must fill your heart with devotion. Yes, with adoration. One knowing glimpse of the world about you at any single instant of time is sufficient to fill you with profound awe and a feeling of worship. It is when your feeling of reverence is most intense that you are closest to God. And when you are closest to God, your life is richest. Our deepest feelings are precisely those we are least able to express. And even in the act of adoration, silence is our highest praise. Leave the mirror and change your face. Leave the world alone and change your conceptions of yourself. Never. Family, that is the end of The Power of Awareness. I love it, man. I'm going to read this book about 100 times, man. This book right here is going to stay with me. I'm going to keep this book with me. Remember, guys, you are God. You have the consciousness, right? Infinite intelligence gave these powers to you. Family, read, remember, repeat. Let's go.
Read, remember, and repeat. Read, remember, and repeat. And if you were able to do that fairly well, you were given the mortarboard of the sheepskin. And they said you had learned. Doesn't necessarily mean you've learned anything at all. You might have learned how to develop your memory, but that might have been the end of it. Now, I'm not saying no one learns doing that. Some do. But he said learning is not gathering information. Learning is when you consciously entertain an idea, you get emotionally involved in the idea, you step out and act on the idea, and you improve the results in some area of your life. Now, he said, this is the name of the game, Bob. He says it's results. Pretty good teacher a long time ago said, by their fruits you'll know them. In other words, you can always tell a person's level of awareness